Hello, I'm Alexander from René of Paris and Aderans. Today I'm going to be doing something really different, something that we've not done before, and I wonder what you guys think to it. So we're going to do red carpet looks and we're going to do celebrity inspired looks. So today we're going to go for a celebrity inspired look. I'm going to go with a look that has been seen on the red carpet from Hailey Bieber, and it's a really beautiful style. Very, very simple, high pony, but it's all scraped back. And I had a client of mine recently say, you know, what would you do, Alexander, in a situation like that when it's on a wig and you'd like to wear it like a high pony and up? Are there limitations? Well, yes, there are limitations, but there's limitations with people's bio hair. You know, I might not be able to get my bio hair the same as somebody else's, just because there are limitations what hair can do, hair extensions, wigs, and so on and so forth. But without further ado, I'm going to crack on. This is Dominique, and this Dominique style is in the fair fashion range, which is human hair, and the colour is 6/8 SH30. 6/8 SH30. So those are generally the colours. As you can see, we've got like a stretch root, ombre-ish kind of shade. I absolutely love this. And this fair fashion piece has been in my kit for some time and it's still like new. I washed it the other day and then just, you know, got it out and ready, and this is how it's dried. So it's dried really nicely. So, okay, so let's crack on with the styles. Here are the tools that I'm going to be using for today's styling. First off, I'm just going to comb and brush the style. This is the Protect Holding Spray from René of Paris. Just a light mist throughout. And that's changing the texture of the hair. You know, when it's got a little bit of something to it, you know, a little bit of the hold from the spray, a little bit of dampness from the spray, it changes the fabric of the hair. So the fabric of the hair becomes easier to work with, if that makes sense. And now what I'm going to do is just start gathering the hair up. So, I mean, if it was your bio hair and you were going for a big ponytail, you might just gather the whole thing in one go. You know, there are differences with wigs and obviously finding what works. So I'm not going to gather it up into one go. I'm kind of working from little sections inside the hair first to gather that up, and then I'll take another section and another section and another section. So, not being really neat with the sections either. I think just taking a smaller section first to gather up like this just helps me. You know, it just helps me little by little and then add to it. And that helps you at home as well if you're new to styling hair. Remember, small sections, you know, take your time. And the trick is when doing any kind of hairstyling is have fun with it. You know, enjoy the hairstyling process. And the minute you start having a bit more fun, the minute you can create more and it becomes that little bit more interesting. Again, just using the hairspray. If you're not very confident with spray, then of course use water, but you won't get the hold. But please, ladies and gentlemen, if you are going to use sprays and brushes and things, please stick to the ROP products, because we've designed these to work with all of our fibres and work with all of our wigs. And then gradually picking up. Now remember, your sides are where the key bits of detail. I'm going to clean the sides up a little bit, but you could leave some down if you don't like wearing it all onto your face. So up to you. And remember, these styles are celebrity inspired. They're not celebrity copies, because we all have different face shapes, hair textures, hair amounts. So, you know, we take that celebrity inspiration and we make it our own. So don't be afraid to do that at home. If something looks a little bit better than your inspiration board just by tweaking it, you go for it. So I'm now walking the ponytail up and what we're looking for is a nice smooth finish, and that any of these little hairs towards the sides, you can tidy those up. When you're done, the idea is that you get the pony in first, and then we'll look at any little fine bits of detailing afterwards. Remember what I showed you about walking the hair up with your hands? Look at that, I'm walking the hair up, look, like that, bosh, bosh, bosh. Get that really nice and tidy. With soft brush now, just coming in with that soft brush. Any of those little baby hairs, just brush into the main style. Firm hair elastic in at the base, like so, like so. And I'm just going for 3 wraps to make that nice and tight. And now just with the pintail comb, just taking that in, and see, by putting the tail of the comb underneath, you can really clean. So Hailey Bieber, in the look that we decided, she had a really nice black bow, which really kind of still looked really pretty but quite sophisticated. So I'm going to pop one of these in, and this will also firm up our grip of the pony. So I'm getting that in 3 times, which is just ideal. So 3 times, and then we've got that lovely kind of effect of the bow coming through, which I think I will tie that into a bow actually. See what I'm doing here, look, ladies and gentlemen, now I've got everything in, is I kind of get the ponytail. Now once I've got it firm, it doesn't really bother me once it's firm, how much I pull it, because I've got the tightness in there, I've got everything that we need. I'm just trying to, create a little bit more volume within the pony. Dominique from Fair Fashion is human hair. So I have over here just some regular irons, straightening irons, curling irons, whichever you might want to call it. But what I'm doing here is like you'll see in a second, the look that inspired this finished look, what I'm doing, isn't actually a curly look. But what I'm doing to give more finish to the hair is I'm just putting in a slight curl, and then I'm going to brush the curl through. So we're not actually after a curl, but by putting that on, it's going to give us a bit of bend movement, and it's going to elevate the style from being a ponytail to a more polished, finished celebrity look. So really, in that pony, we want that to look a bit like that, which doesn't look really finished. So just bear with me. So that's just, you're going to comb all that through now. And for me, what I want to do, so I've got these nice ends of the ribbon. I'm just going to tie a bit of a bow in there, which I think will give it a bit of a finish. So I'm coming back to my trusty friend, the René of Paris wire brush. So just what I'm doing here, look, just giving it a very gentle brush, very, very gentle brush. So I've just finished my look, and today was our celebrity inspired red carpet look. Today our celebrity of choice was Hailey Bieber, and we went with a high red carpet ponytail. We also used the black bow, which you can see here, which is just giving it that really lovely detail. And you can see with it being an ombre colour, a long rooted colour, how amazing that looks. you know, with the lighter colour there, then all scooped back off the face. If you've liked what you've seen today, please direct message us, send us a message, send us what you'd like to see in the future, if you got a lot out of today. If you end up using any of my techniques at home, please send us some pictures or let me know how you get on. And thank you for tuning in today. So, as always, from myself, Alexander, and everyone here at René of Paris and Aderans, thank you for tuning in. Follow us on all sorts of social media, and we will see you next time. Thank you so much.